Hello and welcome to MosaicONE. MosaicONE is a secure, cloud-native system that allows users from any location to monitor and manage their network devices from MAD Elevator. Now let's get started. Log into your MosaicONE account using the provided username and password. You can change your password later in the setting options. The first screen you will see is the Devices tab. This is a list of all the devices in your building. Next to each device is an icon which tells you about the status of the device. A green circle with a checkmark means your screen is online and running. The filter on the right displays the remaining icon types. Simply click the device name to open the Status tab to learn more about each device. In the Status tab, you will see information about your device. The three most important features to pay attention to are Last Check-in, Next Check-in, and Current Theme. Last and Next Check-in refer to the 15-minute refresh our screens require to pull new information from the internet, such as the weather and news. Moving on to the bulk of this training session is learning how to design a theme. To navigate to the Theme Editor, click the Themes tab on the left-hand side menu. In the Themes tab, you will see a list of all the themes available for your building. To edit a theme, simply click the name. To create a new theme, click the setting cog of an existing theme, such as the demo theme provided, and select Copy from the drop-down menu. A pop-up menu will appear. Here you can rename the theme and select the building you would like to assign it to. Then click the Copy button and you will see your new theme appear in the list. Copying a theme is best practice because it ensures that the correct settings and dimensions are selected and prevents issues in the future. Note that when copying a theme, everything in that theme will be copied over to the new theme. To start fresh, simply go into the copied theme and delete the content. Now let's design a theme. Click the name of the theme you'd like to edit to open the Theme Editor. Note that what you see on your screen is how your device screen will look proportionally. On the left-hand side, you will see the Area menu and the Content menu. Areas are boxes you will create and content will fill the area boxes. In a new theme, the background color will be a bright blue. You can change this using the Properties menu on the right. Click the Fill Color option. Fill Color refers to the color of your area box. Click the color swatch and choose from the default options provided by MosaicONE. You can also enter in a custom color by inputting the hex code or RGB value into the text box. Adjust the opacity of the fill color using the slider. To reset the area fill color back to transparent, simply type the word transparent into the text box and click OK. Anytime you can change the color of something in MosaicONE, the same rules apply whether it be border color or font color. Now let's start designing. Start by clicking the plus button next to the Area menu. You will see a box appear in the top left corner of your screen. This is an area. Use the black nodes around the edges of the box to edit the width and height of the box. You can also click and drag the box to reposition it. In the Area menu, rename your area box to help keep things organized. Left and top refer to how far left and how far from the top of the screen your area box is. When you drag your box around, the values will change automatically. You can also input exact values in the text box to adjust the position of your area box. Similarly, with width and height, you can adjust the size of the area box by entering specific values or use the black nodes on the edges of the box. To add a border to your area box, enter in a value greater than 0 in the border thickness text box and change the color using the swatches option. To remove a border, simply enter in 0 in the border thickness text box or enter transparent for border color. Opacity in the Area Properties menu, adjust the opacity of the entire area box, and transition refers to how the area box populates on your screen, similar to designing a slideshow. Now let's add some content. The first type of content we will go over is text. Click the area you'd like to add text to. Once an area is selected, widget icons will appear near the top of the screen. Click the icon with the A. Depending on what type of content is selected, the Content Properties menu on the right will automatically populate the correct menu to edit the content type. Enter in the text to the text box. Change the font by clicking the drop-down menu and selecting one of the default MosaicONE fonts. You can upload your own custom font by clicking the double F button in the top left-hand corner of the screen. A pop-up menu will appear. Click Upload and select the font file from your computer. Once you are done, click Close. The custom fonts will now be available in the drop-down menu to select. Note that custom fonts are theme-specific, meaning they must be uploaded to each theme you would like to use them in. Change the size of your font using the slider next to Size in Content Properties. Note that the size does not refer to point size fonts as it does in Word doc. For example, the font size 12 does not mean it is 12-point size font, but rather 12% of the screen. Change the color of the font using the swatches. You can adjust how content sits inside of the area box using horizontal and vertical alignment. For the next type of content, we will create a new area box. Again, click the plus button to create a new area. Rename your area and drag it to where you would like it to be positioned. In this new area, we will create a slideshow effect with the layering. With the same area selected, click the content icon you would like to add. For this example, we will add an image. After clicking the image icon, you will see a new layer in the content menu and an upload button in Content Properties. Click Upload and select your image file from your computer. Adjust the display of the image using the drop-down menu next to Size. You can adjust the horizontal and vertical alignment of your image using the buttons next to Horizontal and Vertical Alignment. Adding in video is the same process as adding an image. Instead, select the video icon and upload your MP4 file from your computer. You will notice in the area menu on the left that new layers have appeared as you create more area boxes. Areas and content work in layers. The top of the list is the topmost layer. The background will always be at the bottom of the list, and you can use the up and down arrows to shift the order of the layers around. The same concept applies to the content menu. You can layer multiple types of content within one area. To layer multiple content within one area, make sure the same area is still selected. Click the second type of content you would like to add. In this case, we will add another image. Repeat the same process to upload the second image. The content within one area will loop starting at the top of the list in the content menu. Just like the areas, shift the order by using the up and down arrows at the top of the menu. To edit the duration of each content layer, enter a value in the text box next to Duration in Content Properties. The unit of time is in seconds, so note that to have a layer display for 2 minutes, you must enter in 120. To edit each layer of content, click the layer from the Content menu, and the Content Properties menu will automatically populate for each type of content. Now let's continue designing the rest of our theme. Let's add the time and date to our screen. Create another area and click the Calendar widget. Select your date and time formats from the drop-down menus and edit the appearance by changing the font or color. If a digital clock is not your style, you can add in an analog clock using the Clock widget. Use the swatch options to change the appearance. Like the digital version, the time will default to your building location. For the next content type, we will add the weather to our theme. Create another area and select the sun icon from the widget bar at the top. The location is automatically set to your building location. If you wish to change the weather location, type in the city name in the text box next to the location. There are 2 styles of icons to choose from in the Style drop-down menu. Choose your preferred style. We'll come back to Layout and Format. With the Weather widget, you have the option to choose from English, French, Italian, German, and Spanish for language. You can also set the number of forecast days up to a maximum of 5 days, as well as toggle the current weather on and off. Coming back to Layout and Format. Layout refers to the orientation of the Weather widget. Horizontal is the default, but you can choose vertical. Note that if you would like a vertically oriented weather widget, the area box must be vertically oriented or it will look very small. Format refers to showing the high and low for the forecast days or just the current weather. The default degree is Celsius, but you can toggle Fahrenheit on and off using the checkbox. Customize your weather widget with the font and color options. Next, we will add some news to our theme. Select the newspaper icon to add news to an area. You must choose a provider and channel from the drop-down menus before content will populate in the area box. Once a channel and provider have been selected, select a format to display the news story. There are 4 options to choose from. Select the one based on your preference. Like the other content types, customize the appearance of the news story using the font, size, and color options. Story duration refers to how long each story displays before a new story appears. Adjust the number of stories that are displayed by entering a value in the text box next to max items. Note that the more stories displayed in one area, the smaller your headline and detail font may need to be. Or you may have to extend the height of your area box. For the next content type, we will go over stocks. Again, create a new area box and click the graph icon. 3 columns will automatically appear in your area box. The first box is the name of the company, while the second is the stock market value associated with the company. The third column will display the gain or loss of the value. You can customize which companies to display using the text box next to symbols in Content Properties. Just enter the stock market symbol of all the companies you would like to display separated by commas. Edit the appearance using the font option and color options for the text, gain, and loss columns. Like the text content type, if your font is too large or your list of companies is extensive, it may get cut off. The next type of content is the traffic widget. In an area box, select the car icon and the traffic map will generate automatically. Like weather, the traffic defaults to your building's location. You can update the traffic map to different coordinates using the latitude and longitude options in Content Properties. Adjust the zoom of the map using the slider as well. The last 2 types of content are theme and HTML. You can embed an existing theme within your theme like you would an image by choosing a theme from the drop-down menu in Content Properties. There is also the option to add a custom RSS feed with the HTML widget. Copy and paste the URL into the text box in Content Properties. Once you are satisfied with your theme, click the Save button in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Afterwards, click the Publish button, which looks like a cloud with an up arrow. It is next to the Save button. Publishing your theme does not push the theme to your device. It only makes it available to schedule. Exit the theme editor once you have saved and published your theme. You will see a green check next to your theme in the Published column. This means your theme is ready to schedule. If you see a yellow square with a white check, your theme has new changes that have been saved but are unpublished. A gray dash means your theme has never been published and is not available to schedule. Preview your theme by clicking the icon in the Published column. To actually schedule your theme, return to the Devices page and click the device you would like to schedule a theme in. Then select the Schedule tab from the left-hand side menu. Click the drop-down menu under Default Rule and select the theme you would like to display on your device. To schedule themes in advance, click the Add Rule button. Here you can select the theme you would like to schedule in advance from the drop-down menu. Next, 3 parameters will appear. You can choose a date range, certain days of the week, and be as specific as which times of the day to display the theme. This feature is great for holiday themes or recurring notices. Now you can set it and forget it. There is no limit to how many rules you can create. When a rule no longer applies, just click the X button next to the rule. When none of the parameters of all your rules are in effect, the screen will default to the default theme you selected. Note that you must schedule each device individually. When you're done scheduling, click Save and you are ready to go. The last thing to know about MosaicONE is the Help tab in the top right-hand corner. Here you will find videos on everything covered in this training and a little bit more. Our user guide is also available for download on this page. If this training session didn't answer your questions, please do not hesitate to reach out and we will be happy to help with any concerns you may have.